Our spotlight story tonight is about some good times in Ephrata last weekend at the annual Sage and Sun Festival. Here with the story is Cameron Probert.
It was the community's weekend to celebrate in Ephrata. Parades, music, dancing, vendors, and a mock jail were some of the items at this year's Sage and Sun Festival. The city has been holding a summer festival for more than 100 years, and this year kicked off with the annual Chief for a Day presentation at the Grant County Courthouse on Thursday. Later in the day, more than 250 children took to Basin Street in the annual Ephrata Rotary Club's Youth Parade. Floats, children, and pets started gathering along C Street at about 6:15 in the afternoon. Ashlyn Johnson and her brother stood next to a pirate ship built by her grandmother, waiting for the parade to start. She was excited to be in the parade.
Well, we practice at home in our house. We go back and forth. And then my grandma, she watches us. And then my mom comes over and she watches us too.
Parade Chair B. White said the parade is aimed at bringing the community out to have a good time. Along with Johnson's pirate ship, children dressed as lions, polar bears, and elephants took part in the parade.
Every year we have a different theme, so this year was a day at the zoo, and we hope that they try to go towards that, but they just, whatever they can create, we're happy with.
White called the festival a great weekend for the community, and she was happy with the turnout at the parade.
I think the Sage and Sun is just a great weekend for Ephrata and everybody in the community, and I think we just get it started by getting everybody together and having a good time. So
it was a sentiment shared by the hundreds of people who lined the streets waiting for Saturday's parade to start. Zoe Mance stood with her grandmother, Mary Mance, on C Street as a motorcycle drill team passed. Mary said the parade is a tradition for her family.
See, I've been here probably 30-some years, so we've been coming to the parade almost when my son was little. Now I'm bringing my grandkids out.
The parade featured the Grant County Sheriff's Posse, floats from neighboring cities, and some of the winners of the youth parade. As the parade finished winding through the city, people gathered in front of the courthouse as Mason Smith took to the stage to sing the national anthem. Mason's mother, Kelly Haygood Smith, said he started singing the anthem when he was 5 and sings at the Ephrata Raceway. Mason was one of several people performing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Marcia Clark, the festival president, said the festival is aimed at providing entertainment to the community.
It's tradition. We're over 100 years old. I think keeping our community connected and together.
A new addition this year was a jail, where people could pay to sit inside. Clark said it was one way the festival is giving back to the community.
So we have a jail here. It's $5 for 5 minutes. The food bank said that donations of food are great, but they could use the cash as they get a reduced rate from the government to buy food.
Clark recently took over as president after longtime president Candy Erickson retired. She has a personal tie to the festival, saying she came after moving to the city.
Sage and Sun means a lot to me. I moved here in 2004. This is one of the festivals I took my oldest son to, and he became a Cub Scout shortly after that and was in the parade and involved in activities of Sage and Sun.
Clark was happy with the turnout at this year's festival.
I'm very happy with the turnout. We've had a lot of good response about the parade and the types and variety of the vendors that we have here this year.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Cameron Probert reporting.
Thanks, Cameron. But we had some good weather, too. Our spotlight story tomorrow will take a look at the powwow in Soap Lake. And on Wednesday, we'll showcase the Grant County Historical Museum. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.